for Jimpo. Now just one ghost finished. The cloak for the ghost will finish in 5 seconds as well. Concussor Shell was not researched by Jimpo, big mistake. And High Templars trying to storm more SCVs. We take a look at the harvest account right now, and there we see actually what's going on. 57 harvesters Jimpo is down to. On the other hand, Elfi is currently at 73 harvesters. So Elfi doing a good job having the pylons everywhere, applying some non-stop pressure. He needs to move back with his probe, maybe behind the smoke here. And he's going for the gold expansion right now. So it is time. We saw Jimpo in a 10 supply lead. We still see Jimpo in a supply lead. It is about 10 supplies still. So in this case, nothing really happened. But Elfi got the better economy right now. And in the end, he was able to protect all his buildings because Jimpo was occupied elsewhere. This Archon is still in the base here of Elfi, maybe watching to protect it from any more drops. Now Jimpo is moving out. Nexus is most likely to go down, but now there are the charge zealots and the High Templars come as well. And of course, charge zealots are a good unit to have. Very nice EMP, but it was more or less a defensive EMP because he pulled back. I mean, it's not the best choice to run in with the Marine Marauder into all those High Templars, and I would like Jimpo to go for a small transition, add some blue flame Hellions in the base, in the army mix, because all those zealots, all those High Templars just die pretty fast. But Elfi decides Jimpo decides not to. He just produces more Marauders. We see in the production tab 9 Marauders in production right now. So the anti-air capabilities of Jimpo are not the best. And now we will see something we saw in a game of Zocke against Braddock, for example, a couple of weeks ago. Braddock went for the Marina Marauder and Viking. On the other hand, Zocke went for Carrier High Templar, and there we see the High Templars, and there we see the first carrier in production. At the natural, he's queued up even another carrier, even though he should have just built the carrier here in this Stargate. And the Graviton Catapult is being researched right now. Meanwhile, Jimpo with a sneaky attack here takes out the bottom right high ground expansion. Now there are all the Stalkers as well, and nice feedback taking out the first Medivac. Second Medivac survives. Now the Archon still can attack the Medivac. And meanwhile, another attack here by Jimpo at the gold. So Jimpo doing a good job distracting Elfi there. Now the charge zealots come in, and will Jimpo run away this time? Vikings are out to get rid of the Colossi. 2 Colossi only left, and now we see the Psionic Storms. The Psionic Storms, of course, are a good unit to have, good talent to have against Marinas and Marauders. So more zealots here in the mix. First Nexus is in production, second Nexus is in production as well, so some long range mining is currently going on for Elfi. And now the carrier are also revealed, and it is only one carrier in production here, another one is not queued up, and neither this Stargate does produce any carriers right now. So Archon moves forward, Zealot moves forward as well, and I'm not sure about this carrier, how much anti-air does he have. He's got 3 ghosts, and that's about it, because the Viking is taken out as well. It's time for this carrier to fly back home to safety. And we take a look at the harvest account once again. There we see Elfi is still in the lead, even though the lead is not that big anymore. And Elfi is currently waiting for his 2 Nexi to finish. The first Nexi should be finished in 13 seconds. The next one in about 25 seconds. And interesting enough, Nuke is coming up by Elfi. Where is by Jimpo? Where's the ghost? Where's the ghost? I have no idea where the ghost is. Ah, there it is. And Ghost nearly nuking himself, taking out a single pylon. Not much damage done to this Nexus, but a second nuke coming up right away. This time the nuke most likely will survive the nuke, and it will only do some minor damage to this Nexus. So third nuke coming up by Elfi, by Jimpo, but the Ghost was not cloaked anyway because it ran out of energy. And nuking Nexi is not that effective. It is only effective if there are actually some units there like probes to nuke, so not the best choice by Jimpo to nuke this area. All the Marinos Marauders get taken out easily by the Carrier Colossi combination. Medivacs go down as well, and another big force by Jimpo is moving up, and Jimpo accumulated quite a nice force, even sending some SCVs in the unit mix here, and Elfi's got enough energy for some nice Psionic Storms here. There we see the Storms. Let's take a look at the HP bar, and a lot of red units here, and he still does have enough energy even for more Psionic Storming, and he dealt perfectly with his army, even though he lost nearly all of his carriers. This one carrier here survived with 8 kills, but he lost 2 carriers in the process. And the good thing about the carriers is that the Vikings actually will attack the carrier instead of the Colossi. So the Colossi, in addition to the Archons, were even more effective at killing stuff. So Elfi is now going for a counter-attack. What about Jimpo? He's got 11 Marauders here at the Gold Mineral expansion, but all these Stalkers get taken out. Not the best micro regarding the... Not the best micro regarding the Colossi, but I'm not sure why he left the game. I mean, there was no counter-attack. Okay, this ghost just nuked the bottom right high ground once, but besides from that, he still had all the production capability. So, I mean, it was absolutely, Jimpo was absolutely in the favor, no question about that. But I don't think it was that clear. Maybe some sneaky high Templars to the basis of Jimpo in the 12 o'clock in the top left area with some Psionic Storms would have done small wonders. But anyway, Elfi GG'd out of the game, and after 29 minutes in this best of 5, we see Jimpo is up 1-0 against Elfi in the finals here of the Competo Cup with the €50 prize pool, and the winner not only gets €50, the winner also gets power supply for a computer. So, and those high quality stuff, power supplies are not cheap either. So why not winning the game? And second game is on Jungle Basin.